Army P here for eXplorminate.net, and I can keep a secret. The secret is that you're here watching this video because you know it's a spoiler. Oh, you didn't know it was a spoiler? Oh, you can hit that little X in the upper right hand corner of your screen and completely avoid it. Avoid any spoilers. Avoid anything that might tell you about one of the interesting endings to StarDrive 2 Sector 0. Go ahead. You can close it. I don't mind. Wait. If you're still here, that means that you're interested in some type of spoiler, aren't you? Or maybe you just are compulsive and you can't help it. You need to know. You need to know what's going to happen when I load up that Star Killer. Well, I just want to make sure that everybody who's listening to my voice right now, watching this video, understands that I'm about to spoil one of the more interesting endings to StarDrive 2 Sector 0. If it is an ending. If it isn't, who knows? I don't even know. It's a surprise. So if you want to be surprised with me, watch this video. But I want to make sure that you are 100%, 1,000,000,000%, 1,000,000,000,000%, if that's even mathematically possible, clear that this is going to be a spoiler video. Last chance. There's 1,000 things you could be doing right now. You could be going out, walking the dog, cleaning the cat litter, spending time with your wife or kids. You could do anything than watching this video. Okay, wait, I'm sorry. You're right. Okay, let's get right to it. You're watching the video. I don't want to waste your time. So here we go. I'm going to load this bad boy up, and we are going to see what happens when you absorb 10 stars. So I will not recap everything because I think that if you're here, you've already watched all of the previous 15 videos. I do believe that this bad boy has got 3 charges, and then we are about to destroy the remaining of it. So our Star Killer, our homemade Star Killer, by the way. Oh, and I just have to make sure that I don't actually build this bad boy. So I have foregone the conclusion that I will be building or achieving a research victory, because that's not going to happen anymore. We are going to go for some type of strange phenomenon. I'm going to have to make sure that my fleet is ready to go, because as far as I know, it should be. My economy can pretty much hold together any type of CP limit, so we're in good shape. Get right to it. Alright. I'm just going to burn through this. Alright, we've more future warps there. Check affiliation is declare war on the polyps. I could give to almost no cares. Like if I had a whole bunch of cares. Check affiliation is going for its godhood. That's great. Must you be so insufferable? Wow, I really hope this is worth it. I really hope this is not some type of cheap troll trick. Yeah, you can have whatever you want. Yeah, I know, you're a giant plant. That's hilarious. Yeah, I hope this isn't some type of ridiculous troll trick, because my god, I'm destroying my entire galaxy, and I'm like, I really hope there's a payoff. Yeah, you can have whatever you want there. I'm about to, I'm not even sure what I'm doing, actually. Apparently, I'm going to... Oh, agriculture exchange from forms on Chol. Yeah, sure, whatever. That's nice. Wow, I'm now losing money. Increase that limit just a little bit. Think we're in good shape, and we're about to absorb this stuff. Oh my god, that's just... Please tell me I'm not making the wrong decisions here. Okay, how many charges do I got left? Let's see what we got here. It's funny, I'm about to destroy my entire empire by blowing up all the suns, and the AI is... Yeah, you know what? Fine, you can have 10% tribute. If you really want it, you can have it. That's fine. I don't care. But they still are continuing, having some type of latency. Okay, they're still continuing just being, generally annoying. Oh, look at this guy. One thing I'm gonna kind of segue a little bit here. One thing that's always been interesting to me is that if humanity were to ever take to the stars and meet some type of different alien race, I'm pretty sure they would be eons ahead of us or below us in terms of a technical scale. The odds of us meeting another race that's roughly on the same level is pretty minute, but we eat a lot of seafood as, humanity in general. Can you imagine meeting this guy and not thinking to yourself, gosh, would he not look good with a little bit of wasabi? Because that's what I'm thinking right now. You're an aquatic leader and you look good with wasabi. That's a nice it's a nice necklace you have, but no, I'm not interested. I'm pretty sure your feelings are hurt, but trust me, you don't want to be space bear food. Okay. We continue on with our star killer, eradicating, by the way, our yeah, sure, we'll trade with you. I'm not too sure how I'm doing right now, but star killer is continuing on, and Wind Dragon destroyed, and yet the Arcturus hive indication has come yet again. I think I've got what, 5 stars, so I'm going for the next one. Here we go, everybody. And no one here, but we'll take the charge. I'm absorbing 10 stars, just in case. Yeah, sure. You wanted a tribute, but now you're willing to trade. You guys got it all backwards. You really should just be taking and not offering. Okay. Yet another one. I should go and visit Eddie's Crazy Emporium. Okay, I think that I'm going to change this fleet to yours just to get you out of there, because I intend to take out the Titan system. Wait, whoa. Who's over there? Oh, a construction ship. Okay, I didn't care. For 1 second I thought that the Chuck were going to make a saucy attack. I swear to God. I swear. If you keep bothering me, I have no problem with the word genocide. They created it for people like you. No, I'm not going to give you the ordnance fabricator. That's a very responsible piece of technology, and if you can't, use it responsibly, I can't give it to you. Zap Grogan, daring idiot. I mean, I just want to take him because it's hilarious. He's a political liability, but he's a good fire leader, I guess. Weapon damage. I'm a huge Futurama fan, so I love this reference. But if you haven't watched Futurama, if you're not a big fan, Zap Brannigan's probably one of the best characters and excellently written one-lining characters and single-minded characters of nearly all time. And I can quote like so many of his different his quotes from the show, and I've just got them burned in my memory. So I'm not going to do them because that might be that's an entire, I can make a podcast about Zap Brannigan. But that being said, if for any reason you guys are wondering who what that reference was, because there is quite a few sci-fi references in this game, just go and do yourself a favor, watch Futurama. Ask for Zap Brannigan and just enjoy. Mass drivers. Yeah, okay, I'll give you mass drivers. It's only something that you should have had developed eons ago. Okay, we're more Space Warp. We're going to continue on with Space Warp. I'm kind of curious. Yeah, it's so funny. He's out of fuel already. I'm going to get you to refuel at pitch before you destroy its sun. Now, how many charges you get? 8. So we got 2 more. Oh, I'm getting stoked. I all these notifications, I just don't care about them because... Oh, I messed that up. Sorry, everybody. I must have misclicked there, and now we gotta keep waiting a couple more turns. Yeah, if you wanted, that's fine. My entire population's about to get either eradicated or ascended, or I'm gonna become a god or win $1 million or something. Something's gonna happen. What do you want there? Cruise missiles? Yeah, go ahead. I have cruise missiles. Enjoy killing yourselves amongst each other. Oh, I'm gonna have to hit spray, and that'll be the final. Yeah, okay, we'll confirm. We're good. Oh, sweet. Oh, yeah, we'll get out of your system there. Sorry about that, buddy. Okay, we are at the last sector. Okay. Again, spoiler. Did I mention a spoiler? Did you click on this by accident? Was your kid, tapping onto your iPad and that accidentally warped you to this? Were you actually trying to click on something completely different, perhaps another video that I made earlier, and you accidentally got yourself into this situation? I'm going to warn you straight up right now, you are in spoiler territory. There is, a Han Solo situation right beside me on one hand, and there's I see dead people on the other. We're on that level of spoiler. Everything in between is just straight up disappointment. Wow, I'm just noticing my entire economy has been crushed into fleet maintenance. My entire fleet might actually disintegrate if I destroy spray, but you know what, it's a choice, and people gotta make choices. That being said, I'm about to destroy this star. As soon as I flick this switch, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna be able to power up this Osiris vessel. This vessel, whatever it does, needs 10 stars to do whatever it does. It's almost like a Borg cube. We've got, 1 million of our Karathi volunteers inside of it, but we have no idea what it does. Untested technology. I just don't want to spoil it for anybody who's watching this, playing the game, and wants it for the first time. So in 10 turns, 10 short turns, we'll have enough to be able to do whatever it is this machine does. Here we go. Yeah, I know. That's fine. I'm minus 31. That's fine. Unlimited power! Your Stellar Killer has completed charging up. A giant red button has started to glow on the bridge. What could it possibly go wrong? What's funny to me is that someone actually installed a giant red button that was somehow, connected directly to this thing, having 10 stars worth of capacity in their capacitors, like the flux capacitor, except for it's not like 1.14 gigawatts. We're talking 10 stars. Okay, everybody, take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. On second thought, maybe not. No, push the button, of course. Oh, wow. The entire galaxy just blew up. I just blew up the entire galaxy. What happened? What happened? I want to know. I pressed the button. I pressed the red button and that's all I got? Oh, come on. Oh, I thought for sure it was going to be something a little bit different than that. A major weapon system, a different ending, some type of explanation of what happens or where I go or where I've been, who am I, what my life means. Is it even possible to go to a different galaxy or dimension where there's another Army P making a Let's Play that's even more entertaining than this, if that's even conceivably possible? Oh, well. Anyway, it was a spoiler. You do know now. I hope you're not too disappointed. I'm a little jarred, I won't lie. But, the music's different, I guess, That's, the music was different than it was in the Research Victory, right? Which can be, that's nice, right? BioWare, it's pretty much the exact same as, Mass Effect 3's ending. Except for there was no color differences. A nice, that was a nice ending. Music was nice, I guess, if you enjoy music. But anyway, yeah, that was the Giant Star Killer ending, which was interesting. I guess the one thing that my observation would come to is that it's considering it's so late in the tech tree that you would be able to find a star killer. I guess if you found it right away, very early on, you could go ahead and start killing stars. which is fun, but the ending is certainly not there. But that being said, having an actual unit that could destroy a star has been something that I know that I've read several posts online has been a demand, and I can see why Zero, the developer, threw that in. He's like, have some fun. You got a star killer. You can destroy an entire star in 10 turns, which I think is a cool addition. But considering how well written that whole Osirin's, the precursor to this, the story, the build up, the hype a little bit, like I had gone through, several phases. When I finally got to the end, I was expecting a little bit of a payoff here. Like I was like, wow, like we've gone through quite a bit. I killed a star killer, I researched it, I built, several versions of it. I finally built the actual unit. I destroyed my own empire to just figure out what it does, and then turns out, it looks like it destroyed the entire the entire galaxy. So essentially, it's very similar to the Research Victory ending. But let's face it, if you're playing a 4X game, the ending doesn't matter. It's the story that you told from starting off at a single planet, building nothing more than a xenomine, to getting to the very end where you're destroying entire stars. And that's what's most important by playing any 4X game, ladies and gentlemen. It's that it's your story. You tell the tale of your empire. If that empire is peaceful, or combative, or a trade expert, or manipulative, or maybe a mixture of all those together, it's your story. That's what makes this, I honestly believe, this style and genre of game one of the absolute best in the world. I know that rogue games have been very popular in recent times, but I think the very first rogue game that that came out was in the form of a 4X game. What's more rogue than starting off at the exact same situation nearly every time you play it? Every time you play it, it's going to start off with the exact same situation, but your ending will always be different. That's 4X. So everybody, this has been my spoiler video. I hope you've enjoyed it. It was fun to play around with the Star Killer. I really hope that you've watched this and you thought to yourself, Army P, why weren't you destroying other people's star systems? Because knowing what I know now, I probably would have done that. But that's why this game is so great. We can sit back and I can hit that campaign button on the far right hand side or the left hand side and say, you know what? That's what I'm going to do for my second kick at the cat. So everybody, it has been an absolute pleasure and a blast. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Army P for eXplorminate.net, and I hope to see you next time.